His question is that he's curious if just by looking at me, will he... I feel even shy to say what he said, but because I don't think anybody's a sinner to begin with. I don't think, in my eyes, everybody is just an embodiment of love. Of course, some are full of lust, but mostly they're embodiment of love. And lust, I don't mean just sexual lust. I mean just lusting after things in life. So his question is, just by looking at me, will it help a person, any person, maybe purify themselves and so on? Well, I have to quote Goswami Tulsidas. Sarda tap nisi sasi apaharahi, sant daras jimi patak darahi. That how do you really identify a saint? Goswami says, just how during the day, it doesn't matter how hot it is in the winters, but the moment the moon rises, all the heat is taken away. It's always cold after sunset. The moment the sun sets, it's balming, it's cold, it's calming, it's soothing, sometimes it's chilly, and so on. That's exactly how the darshan of a saint works, he says. The tapa, which is adi devik, adi bhautik, and adhyatmik. That is, your afflictions, your worries, your stress from what's lacking in the material life to what's lacking in your environment, in your maybe immediate environment and so on, versus the afflictions in your mind and consciousness. They all get like a wash over when you come face to face with a real saint. And that's really pretty much the only identification of somebody who's a real saint. There is no other. When you feel safe, when you feel secure, when you feel, look, I'm home, and you feel everything's gonna be all right. I don't have to just be overly stressed about everything. That's how you know you are seeing a saint. Otherwise, I'm sure not all saints wear robes, not all saints put on, marks on their forehead and so on. There are amazing saints in this world who are dressed or sometimes not, and they are taking care of the world and of the people. Prajati yada kaman sarvan parth manogatan. Atmaneva atmantishtasit pragyasta tuchyate. What is the sign of such a saint? They mostly live for others. That's the first and foremost sign. Secondly, they don't really need much or anything from you or the world, because they are so complete, content in their own ocean of bliss, of awakening, that you put them anywhere and they'll do just fine. You put them in any set of circumstances, they'll be just all right. So would that happen to you if you were to look at me? I don't know. That's something for you to gauge. Having said that, I always say, and I've said it for the last 11 plus years now, 12 plus years, that if my fire is real, you'll melt. Every object has a melting point. You may be butter, or you may be stone. You may be a stone, or you may be a spoonful of butter. But you will melt regardless. Just the melting point will vary. So I always say, if my fire is real, you will melt. If it isn't, you will learn. Either way, you win. So you walk away with one or the other, and both are beneficial for the most part.